I remember that night so clearly. The music was loud, the lights were low, and we were all laughing. The kind of laugh that makes your face hurt. We danced like we didn't care who was watching. Someone spilled a drink, someone cried, someone fell in love, or maybe just said they did. It was one of those perfect nights that lives in your head forever. But here's the thing, it never happened. So why do I remember it in detail? Why do I feel it like it was real? How come our minds do that? Have you ever been absolutely certain about a memory, so vivid, so real, that it feels like it's carved into your soul? A memory you can replay in your mind like a favorite movie scene. But then you discover it never actually happened. Not just you, millions of people share the same impossible recollection. This isn't just a trick of the mind. It's a strange, haunting phenomenon known as the Mandela Effect. It's named after Nelson Mandela, the revered South African leader whom countless people across the world believe died in prison decades ago. They remembered news reports, funeral broadcasts, tributes, even collective mourning, but none of it was true. Mandela was alive, living his life until his death in 2013. How could so many remember something so wrong? How can entire groups of people be convinced of false memories so strongly that they argue and debate it? Take the Berenstain Bears. Ask anyone who grew up with these stories, and they'll tell you the name was spelled Berenstain with an ein. Yet every copy, every cover, every official reference spells it Berenstain with ein. The certainty with which millions recall the wrong spelling is staggering. It's like a glitch in reality. Or consider that iconic line from Star Wars. Everyone quotes Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." It's woven into pop culture, repeated endlessly in parodies, memes, and conversations. But listen closely to the film. The actual line is chillingly different.
"No, I am your father."
Why does the wrong version feel so much more real? Why does it echo louder in our minds? These aren't isolated incidents. Other memories follow the same pattern. Why? What is happening inside our brains that twists and reshapes reality? Our memories aren't perfect recordings. They're fragile, malleable reconstructions. Each time you remember something, your brain pieces together fragments, filling in blanks with what it expects or wants to see. Memories evolve, mutate, and sometimes betray us. This process is made more confusing by a psychological quirk called source monitoring error. We might remember facts, images, or feelings, but forget where they came from. A scene from a movie might become a personal experience. A story told by a friend might be mistaken for our own history. This confusion blurs the line between reality and imagination. Social dynamics intensify this effect. When memories are shared, especially in groups or online, our brains align with the collective version, a phenomenon called memory conformity. If enough people swear something is true, our minds begin to accept it as truth, no matter the evidence. Repetition solidifies belief. And so, false memories spread, echoed in forums, memes, and endless conversations. Some suggest even stranger possibilities. Could these shared memories be glimpses into parallel universes? Alternate realities overlapping ours? While these ideas sound like science fiction, they captivate many minds searching for answers beyond the ordinary. But mainstream science remains skeptical, favoring explanations rooted in the known quirks of human psychology. Memory researcher Elizabeth Loftus's experiments revealed just how delicate our recall really is. In one study, participants watched car crashes and were asked how fast the vehicles were moving when they hit or smashed each other. The wording alone shifted their speed estimates dramatically. Loftus also demonstrated that people can be led to form entirely false memories through suggestion. Memories so detailed and emotional that the person believes they are true. This fragility of memory isn't just academic, it's deeply consequential. Eyewitness testimonies, once trusted as the gold standard in courts, can be dangerously unreliable, leading to wrongful convictions. On a larger scale, our susceptibility to false memories parallels how misinformation spreads in the digital age. Fake news, conspiracy theories, and manipulated facts take hold because our brains are wired to believe what fits our narrative. But perhaps the most unsettling part of the Mandela Effect is what it reveals about us. If our memories, those deeply personal anchors of identity, can be wrong, then what else about our reality is fragile? How much of what we cling to as truth is simply a story our minds have agreed upon? Every time you remember something, you're not replaying a recording, you're rewriting a script. And with every rewrite, details shift, blur, and reshape until certainty itself becomes an illusion. It's not just about Berenstain or Berenstein, monocles or no monocles. It's about questioning how much of the world we experience is objective reality, and how much is the fragile echo of human memory. So the Mandela Effect stands as a haunting reminder. Reality isn't always what it seems, and memory isn't always what we can trust. Maybe it's psychology, maybe it's something stranger, but one thing is certain: what you know to be true might never have happened at all.